By name Jok Tondeng. I'm South Sudanese economist. Let me explain an innovative economic policy solution that South Sudan could use to build a resilient and inclusive economic growth, focusing on advancing digitalization, addressing climate change, and reducing income inequalities. In South Sudan, there are loopholes in tax administration. As a result, taxation contributes only 2% of government revenue and 98% of revenue come from oils. And South Sudan is always vulnerable to an oil shocks. And to reduce our dependence on oil, the economy has to be diversified in order to reduce the reliance on oils, which is always negatively impacting the economy when prices of oil goes up. Because at the end of the day, we are also an oil import country. The government should also install electronic fiscal device at every supermarket. This is because revenue from informal businesses like supermarket don't always reach national treasury, and so state would collect more in taxes with installation of electronic fiscal device, increasing the use of renewable energy and the need for government to adapt climate accelerators with local farmers to generate green jobs and mobilization of local population to become an active agent of change. The local farmers should also cultivate in low-lying places that can contribute moisture, and also the use of irrigation farming as a substitute to rain-fed cultivation. Because in South Sudan today, most of the farming is always rain-fed, and so to reduce this one, farmers should adapt that strategy. There is need for farmers to use a drought-tolerant seed, among other climate best practices. A structural reform of the system of the economy could also help boost productivity and long-term growth. And increasing economic growth will help reduce income inequalities, because when growth slows down, more people will lose jobs. And this is the innovative policy solution that I think the government of South Sudan need to undertake. Thank you very much.